Okay, so we have Daniel. Daniel has some historical material in it, obviously. All the visions in Daniel go down to the same point. Daniel, the writer, doesn't know anything about what happens after that point. He doesn't know about Charlemagne, doesn't know about Joe Stalin. He doesn't know about Abraham Lincoln. He doesn't know about the Mikado or Sun Yat-sen or the Eskimos or the Pygmies or the Bushmen or the Aborigines or Sitting Bull or Red Cloud or Custer or whoever. He only knows up to the coming of Alexander and something after that. And it stops with his picture of always this wretched person, Antiochus Epiphanes, as we'll find out from other texts, that this one seems the 11th horn. So when Alexander died in 323 BC, we did a little bit of that previously, but Alexander is an easy one to stick the dates in, as we said last time. He came to the Middle East in 333. After a lot of over-campaigning, he died of exhaustion, poison, swoon, something in 323. He was only, as we said last time, his early 30s. So then his kingdom is split up into 4 parts, which is why we get the 4 winds of heaven here. Greece, Asia Minor doesn't interest us too much in this class. It's what's in the Middle East and Egypt that is of interest for us. However, that Lex Cornelia that I just erased, in English that is the Cornelia, Publius Cornelius Scipio. Lex is law, the law of bodily mutilations, sicarius with a knife. Bodily meaning castration or circumcision and other things like that. The law forbidding that in the Roman Empire. So castration was considered to be a bodily mutilation of some kind. So for instance, sicarius in that terminology, as we later find in early church literature, is someone who had purposely castrated himself or done something of that kind. Talking about early church fathers, just since I erased that, but anyway, Jerome is always not kind to his predecessors. Origen is in the 3rd century, Jerome is in the 4th and 5th century. He said Origen castrated himself out of zeal, if you like, but not the right kind of zeal. In other words, he's following something in the New Testament, make yourself a eunuch for the kingdom of heaven or something like that, that Jesus says. And so Jerome pours abuse on Origen,